Esports. I think they have more experience and they've been more successful lately. What do you think, Susie? Oh, while we are already in the first attack, Susie. Yeah, I think it's more important to talk about that. But we see here it has been a blimp to start us off. I think a Yeti blimp, and now we see a hero dive with a golem, maybe all the way to the town hall, and then it's going to be a Lalo, Susie. But first of all, let us hear your prediction. What do you think? Who will win?
I thought that you will forget that I can like dodge that question. All right, I'm going with the RPG because they're already live here, and look, this attack looking good because looks like that we clear the eagle and the monolith with the blimp. So strong start there, and now we are trying to get nice push with the heroes. We have that golem tanking, so Queen should be able to reach the scatter shot. And the Royal Champion looks like will be joining the Queen here. Does that mean that we will be lulling over the Town Hall, Maxi?
No, look at that wall break. I think he wants to go for the Town Hall, and it seems to be working very well. Nice invisibility spell here to cover the Queen and the Royal Champion. The Royal Champion can actually take out the single target Inferno. And look at that. He might not even need the Queen ability to take out the Town Hall, and is already starting with the Lalo, and this is looking very, very good. He just has to make use of his spells, as he has brought 4 free spells, Susie.
Yeah, exactly. I just haven't seen that wall breaker at all. That is a really nice value of the heroes. We are using that wooden ability in front of the multi-inferno. Very nice use of the free spell, freezing the multi-inferno and also the scatter shot. The loons are clearing nicely everything. We still have both spell towers up, but they didn't have the time to recharge. So I think so the loon's gonna make it pretty fast. 35 seconds. RPG looking strong, Maxi.
Absolutely, this is definitely going to be a 3-star. No room for jinxing here as the troops take out the last building 30 seconds before it ends. Congratulations to General X taking down MS Tryhard here, who already made the name change in the very first attack. What a great way to start off the war for RPG, and I think that this was a great attack because it exposed the weakness of the base very well. Nice blimp that also lured out the CC, and then this incredible Sui dive from the heroes all the way from the 6 o'clock side towards that town hall with the help of the golem. Got so much value. Like, honestly, Susie, there was not much for the Lalo to do, right?
Yeah, I think so. I already choose the correct team here for prediction. But yeah, you are right. That attack was really clean, like very nice plan, you know. He found the weakness of the base and he used it. And that's what I like because we are seeing so many different styles of the attack, you know, like the Queen charge, a different siege machine, bliming the town hall, you know, trying to go with the heroes from the other side. So also we have so many new pets, right? I want to ask, what is your favorite combination? Because for Town Hall 14 and so we saw all the time only the same combination. But now, do you have favorite pet?
Yeah, I definitely think that the Diggy is an incredibly strong pet, and I think most of the pro players like to use it as well in their army composition, mostly on the Royal Champion, because the Royal Champion targets defenses, and then the Diggy can do more of its stun effect. So that's, I think, my favorite pet. Let's see what Almualine brought here. Yes, the Royal Champion with the Diggy as well. But interestingly, Susie, he's brought the Phoenix for the King.
Yeah, we're seeing this lately, like the Phoenix on the King actually can get nice value because that King gonna stay alive a little bit longer as the Phoenix gonna bring him back into life and he can clear much more. So he's starting strong with that Queen Char using the wood and supporting the Queen, and looks like we will try to go in here moving towards the Eagle. There we go. There is the King with the 1 Electro Titan just funneling that left side, and we will be using the Log Launcher. I love Log Launcher. It's one of my favorite siege machine because it's not just opening the walls, but look at the angle of that Log Launcher, hitting the Eagle and also the single Inferno with the Poison Spell Tower there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's looking very, very good, and the Queen will have access to a lot of buildings. He already sent in his Royal Champion from the 3 o'clock side to take out this scatter shot. Now has to make sure to take out the enemy Queen as well, because she might be a problem for his Lalo later on. But this is looking good as the Queen is making, with the help of the Yetis, her way into this core of the base. And there's not much standing, Susie, but there is the most important building of the base still left, and that is the Town Hall. So at some point, Almolin has to be able to take that down, and he only has 11 loons for it and no Warden ability.
Yeah, he took the risk. Like, ending on the town hall, he's going all or nothing. And yeah, he has full faith in that queen because she has to take down the town hall. The loons cannot even go closer. And then multi-inferno is already destroying the loons. Queen using the ability. We still have rage and freeze. We finally took down the multi-inferno. 1 minute left. Healers needs to switch. We need to heal the queen. There we go. But it's still gonna be very close attack, Maxi.
Yes, the problem is the healers deciding to heal the Warden rather than the Queen. And look at that. He would have been... Oh, that is so unfortunate here. And he only has 2 loons left. And it already seems like this attack is pretty much safely going to fail because he doesn't have anything to overcome these 2 air defenses. And the Warden is just going to be too slow. I think, like... It's like you don't want to put a fail onto the game AI or something, but it's pretty annoying that when you do a queen walk with the help of the Warden, you can almost be sure that the healers at some point will switch to the Warden, and that will make your attack a lot weaker. Because we know that the queen does so much more damage and you really want the healers on her, and then just the aura push from the Warden. Almolin doing a great job here by trying to get more percentage, taking out 1 more building, and that's definitely all he could get here. But also, Susie, I think, though it was a little hard for him that the healers didn't switch to the queen, I think he took a lot of risk with this attack. It wasn't the safest attack strategy that we've seen. Even if the queen would have survived that, there were still 2 air defenses. The queen would have made it to one of the sides. Oh, am I a little blurry? I think my camera.
Yeah, let's clean your camera.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now I'm back in full sharpness. No, yeah, but honestly, I think it might have probably been a time fail even if the queen would have survived there. But so a little risky approach. Definitely, I like the approach from RPG more, where it seemed like a 3-star without a question.
But this is why it's making him like such a good attacker, because he's taking the risk. Yeah, it was so unlucky that Warden decided to be not team player and keeping the healers on him. But I really like the plan. Like, he got a nice value with the Royal Champion and King. Like, they cleared both sides, you know. He didn't get that value with the loans because they kind of die on that multi-inferno. Still was able to snipe the multi-inferno. Just like, I like the plan, and I have big respect for taking the risk and ending on the town hall. But we have second attack from Repotted Gaming. Yanis is in, and we are back with the air strategy. We'll be using the Queen Charge Lalo Max here.
Yes, and a very interesting base with the monolith so far on the outside. And Yanis has decided to take it out with a Yeti Blimp, and that Yeti Blimp had a lot of value, taking out not just the monolith, but also a ground targeting Expo and some buildings around her, especially Teslas. And now the Queen doesn't have too much damage on her, but at some point these healers might be in range of one of the multi-target Infernos, so it's going to be interesting to see how he is going to do the funneling here. Okay, Baby Dragon on the bottom side. So yeah, the healers are the main thing to watch right now, in my opinion. But then we have to take a look at the whole base. What is he going to try to achieve? Oh, late rage spell seems to just be working for him. But I think he's going to Lalo the Town Hall at some point here, if I'm not mistaken, Susie.
Yeah, but you know what I just noticed? We don't have potion for the pets. We are not going with the max pets here. That's surprising me. Healers a little bit in the trouble. He has to use the freeze there to make sure the healers are surviving. But after that, if the queen can keep going, like, she can get very nice value. Just not that clearing the enemy CC, but grabbing the eagle, grabbing both infernos. That's huge, especially where you are going here with the Lalo. He is sending bunch of wounds. He will be trying to be sneaky here. Snipe that scatter shot. That would be amazing because the scatter shot is busy with the queen here. And King is still nicely clearing everything around here, Maxi.
Yes, that's a that's a very good analysis of the base to see that the scatter shot is pretty free to get here now. Nice invisibility spell on the queen. I think before with the free spell he could have gotten more value, but I think he's doing everything right here at the moment, because the queen value, as you said, is amazing. He still has 3 wall breakers left. Now the Warden ability is going to be very decisive here. Pops it early. Now let's hope that all the balloons can get out of the range of the Town Hall poison in time. Maybe needs to haste them. They barely get out of there. Now they have to face the enemy queen, so his queen is still alive, but this Lalo is thinning out fairly quickly.
Yeah, they are dropping, these loans are dropping very fast. Like, I like what he was planning to do because he even started Lalo behind the sweepers, you know, which is amazing. We kind of need a fate here in the queen. She's chasing the enemy queen, but she's being hit by the scatter. We don't have queen ability anymore, so we are losing the queen. Any chance? Like, we have one loon on the scatter shot. There is the Bulldozer guy trying to fix it. Right now that scatter shot is hitting his bigger group of the loons. He's sending even the Wallbreakers trying to distract these defenses, giving chances loon to reach these last defenses, but it's just not enough. It will be high percent 2-star, but MS Esports will pick up a first defense. Very nice try from Yanis, 87%, still very decent percent. I wish these loons survive over the town or after the town hall. I think so. It was a really decent plan. Small thing there.
Actually, the same result as Almualin had, 87% 2-star. In my opinion, though, Yanis made a couple of mistakes. I really like the plan, and I think the plan would usually 3-star. I don't know why he had 3 additional wall breakers, for example. That is 24 troop space, which is basically 4 to 5 loons. So in the end, these loons could have helped him a lot more. I don't know what he wanted to wall break or where he expected his queen to go, but he definitely had the 3 wall breakers. So that's a planning mistake in my opinion. Then when he started off, he could have frozen the multi-inferno and the eagle artillery for his queen. And then, especially with the warden ability and the haste spell, it would have been better while the next attack is starting. Tryhard, we're going to talk about that in a second, but let me finish about the attack from Yanis real quick, because I think this was actually a 3-star plan, but a 2-star execution. With a later warden ability and a haste spell out of the town hall, I think that all of his goons or a lot more would have survived. And then lastly, he had a poison spell left when his queen was fighting the enemy queen. Just use the poison on the queen and your queen survives. And then the queen would have tanked the scatter shot, and this could have been a whole different story, even though the time was pretty low at the end. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about this last attack, Susie. Now we have Tryhard coming in for MS Esports, trying to get a 3-star to make things even here, and it is the very first Super Witch attack for today, Susie. A nice warden walk going on for almost a minute now.
Yeah, he started really well here because he used zap spells to take care of the X-bow so that Flamefinger is safe, and also activating Town Hall. So this very nice way how he's clearing the Town Hall. That wooden value is awesome because we took down the scatter shot, now just pulling the wooden and starting with the witches. Now, super witches for me, always I have in my head Townfell. So you have to be very fast with the funnel. You don't want to spend, and you can now let's just check the time. 1 minute 35 seconds. We are just entering the base here, so this super witches has to be quick. We are deploying the king and the royal champion. That Arcee should be able to take down the multi-inferno, which is gonna be a huge help for our kill squad, but especially the healers as well. We will be jumping in the core of the base and aiming for that monolith max.
Yes, the town hall has been taken out just now. Very nice, but as you said, the time is always ticking here. But also he still has, he already has 60% out of the base, and then very nice, some rocket loons and the Dragon Rider from the 6 o'clock side coming out of this of the siege machine. But now I feel like his troops are the main problem here at the moment, not the time, because the troops seem to be thinning out in the center, tries to freeze to make the royal champion get a little more value, but the problem is that basically it's down to the queen now, and she has to get everything that is left in the base, and that is most likely not going to happen in the time that he has left. But honestly, in general, the time seems that it would have been sufficient, but it's just that he doesn't have any troops left.
Yeah, we have only this 25 seconds. I think he's still alive, so kind of helping the queen, but she cannot reach the scatter shot, so she will be keep taking the damage. She already lost the unicorn, and it will be high, but no way. 15 seconds, she will have to break the wall. I mean, knows queen probably gonna break million walls before she will decide to go for that scatter shot. So it is very nice try from Tryhard, but that means RPG will take the second defense here, Maxi.
Yes, very good job from them. I mean, we said it, MS Esports, finalist from last time, and this time they finished first in the ladder. So definitely on paper should be the favorite, and that's also one of the reasons why I thought they were the favorite in this one. But so far, RPG, and we talked about the defense just shortly, but we talked about it, how important it is nowadays, how much it can make a difference in a match, because we don't have these 15, 14 star wars all the time anymore. We have 12, we have 13, we have 11, and even 10 stars all along, even in the best with the best players in the world. So now a very good position for Repotted Gaming, but they definitely have to keep the pressure high, Susie, because we know that MS Esports at any moment can start 3-starring all their races.
Exactly. And that's why I like the Town Hall 15, because the defense is so important now. You know, it's play the game as well. You know, it's not just all about offense, but you actually also can stop this all different attacks. But we're seeing also that Monolith, like the Monolith is just kind of running few of the attacks just in this war. But RPG is live here, and we are coming in here with the Skelly Bad Donut. What I love, we are seeing so many different strategies. You know, we saw Super Witches, we saw Lalo. Now we're going with the Skelly Bad Donut, if I'm correct, and also zapping here. Looking for the enemy queen with the Inferno. Coming for the Monolith and the Clan Castle, that means he has no spells left for his Lalo. That's insane. But the value of the spells which he used is amazing. Wow. Not strong start, but I am very curious how he gonna do the Lalo without spells, Maxi.
Yeah, me too, but this looks like a very, very cool attack to me already. Unfortunately, the poison spell tower through its poison, otherwise the bats would have actually taken out a couple more buildings here, but already great value with the zaps as well. He got taken care of the enemy queen as well, but yeah, as you said, without the spells, and then we have 2 scatter shots there in this left long compartment. Going to be very interesting to see. Now, he's using the king, the queen, and an ice golem. Actually, for me, that's even too much, because this town hall compartment is not really well defended. Probably could have gone with even less here. I think he didn't even need the ice golem. But anyways, he's going to get good value. Let's see how he's going to approach it with the 2 ice golems and the Lalo. That's going to be the most interesting thing for me. Oh, wow. Starting from the town hall side, Susie.
Yeah, there is no actually we're going, because we are going behind the sweepers. Like when you check the sweepers, so that's why probably he's starting with the Lalo and gonna get early the multi Inferno here. That Flame Flinger doing some damage, but I don't think so the Flame Flinger gonna be fast enough to clear the scatter shot here. We will have to go with the Warden pretty soon, because we are taking some damage from the multi and also catching the Royal Champion and the Tom. It will be amazing if RC is moving for the Eagle, but ending on the both scatter shots. I am scared here, Maxi.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Like, I don't understand this Flame Flinger. Why did he start it so late? Like, there was no reason. He could have started it even before he used the bats and the spells and so on. But this way, it didn't have a lot of value. Usually, it would have taken out the very scatter shot that these troops are taking out right now. Then they would have had a more direct pathing into the rest of the base. I mean, this is actually still... Yeah, I think it's probably going to fall short, but it's closer than it looks. And just with a little more value from this Flame Flinger, he probably could have done the job, because look at this, just an air defense, couple testers, and a wizard tower. That's basically it. And he's even taking the air defense out. Almost, at least. Warden doesn't want to take it out. But yeah, it was a good plan once more here from Repotted Gaming. And also great execution, because to throw all these spells perfectly at the beginning is not easy at all, and Teamper did a great job doing it. But with the Flame Flinger, I don't really understand why he used it so late. So in my opinion, that could have made the difference.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think so with that Flame Flinger being used earlier, he would clear the scatter shot and grab that air defense, which would be a huge help, you know, ending on 1 scatter shot instead of the 2 scatter would help. But I have to say this one was incredible to watch, because you don't see someone using the zaps, right? And after going with the Skelly Bad Donut, okay? And after we're going just like, why not, Lalo without spells, right? We have only the Warden. So I love what RPG bringing to the table because they are really thinking outside of the box, you know, trying to surprise the MS Esports. I'm sure the MS Esports wasn't planning to defend this kind of strategy, but we're coming in here with the Synth and he is bringing 37 Hoggies. I'm excited, Maxi.
So am I. I love the Hog Riders. I love how Cindy uses them. This guy is just amazing. And starting off here with a great Yeti Blimp here, pulling out this CC3 Ice Golems. We know that is usually against Smash type of attack strategies because it slows them down so much and also freezes them, mostly in the core of the base where there's a lot of damage around. But now Cindy can just take his time. He doesn't have a poison spell, or has he used it already? Maybe I'm blind, but at the moment I don't see.
No, he didn't bring it. He was using the clone spell, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, good shout then to not bring the poison spell here. He probably knew that he didn't need it. I don't know. I know why. He's got the Titan, the Electro Titan, and even with the Headhunters, they get taken out so quickly with the Electro Titan and the Queen working together. So very nice here to just save the poison spell actually. And you don't need it for the Lava Pups either because the aura from the Electro Titan takes it out. But yeah, now he has to once again take out the Town Hall. Pretty much the same setup as some attacks before, where we did the Yeti Blimp and then the Town Hall, the Town Hall dive. But ooh, now this Queen.
That's Queen. That's Queen.
And there is a poison down there from the poison spell tower, Susie. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that Queen is trying to ruin it for him. She even stands in front of the monolith. Oh my. Oh, she died when he used the invisibility spell, but we still got the Town Hall. That couldn't be closer. Oh, wow. After everything it would change, but now Hogs immediately hitting the giant bomb, so he has to go with the wooden ability because there is so much damage going on. There was another giant bomb. Of course, some of the skellies. I don't know, we're gonna have two heal spell. Really depends how these Hogs will split. Oh, I don't think so we are getting a nice split here. We have some group of the Hogs which trigger the poison spell tower. It's a smaller group, so he's deciding healing the big one, which is moving towards the Velvet Clock side here.
Yeah, I don't really know. Nice heal there, but the giant bombs in this base are just placed perfectly. The reason why he had to use the one ability early was also that the Town Hall poison was still active when he started the Hog Riders, and some of them ran through it, but this attack is still looking okay. I mean, he has to take out this single target Inferno. No, it barely keeps is staying up here. Does he have the Royal Champion? Yes, he does have her alive, but without the ability. Another giant bomb, and the Warden, very unfortunately, is in the single target Inferno. That means that his troops lose the Warden aura, which is some extra...
Time, Maxi, time! Oh, yeah. 2 seconds left! Oh, wow! We are seeing the war of the defenses, Maxi. Like 87%. We're just kicking off with the only fun triple. These bases are holding very well. Like we are seeing so many interesting attacks, you know, so many interesting plans. I love that Synth come with the Hogs. Like I love to watch the Hogs hit, and it was so close over the Town Hall. Like wow, I was worried. I already saw like we will be like trying to just hit a safe 2-star, but MS Esports, they were like #1 in the leaderboard, but now no triples from them yet, Max.
Yes, it's incredible to see how well these RPG bases defend, but we also have just seen 1 triple out of 6 attacks. So the base building in general seems to be very good between those 2 squads. Very interesting to see. We also have seen 3 attacks that just got 87% 2-star exactly. So let's see how that develops further. And I want to add that Cynthia, I think, was a little late there with this invisibility spell on the Queen because she died right away. But the Phoenix on the King actually saved him there because the King was kept alive a little longer and thus was able to take out this town. I think it was actually the King that was brought back to life from the Phoenix. But yeah, in the end, it was time. So the 3 Ice Golems definitely did their job. Now we're going to see the next attack from Repotted Gaming, and it's Wolves Heralds coming in. And Susie, I see 19 Super Goblins and the Town Hall that is very far on the outside. So I think that this guy has a plan for the Town Hall.
Yeah. Was that the Aberrate spell? I'm just noticing. Oh, okay. We are using the raid spell on the sneaky goblins. Okay, so we are planning to take down the Town Hall with the sneakies.
Yep.
Okay, so we will be ready with the invisibility spell, but we are using more than just a walking on that bottom side. I think so. He will try to aim for the scatter shot here, and yeah, super bowlers. Haven't seen them today yet, Maxi.
Yes, but you know who actually likes to use Super Bowlers? The #1 in Legend League of last season, Yo-Yo23. He has used the Super Bowler Smash and has actually finished first and second in the league in the leaderboard of the Legend League. So it's definitely a very strong attack strategy in the current meta. So very interesting to see. Bullshirts did a great job there keeping his Warden alive. He was very low there on HP for a second, but now he can come in with a big push. I think he wanted to go for this scatter shot actually with the Warden Walk. It didn't work out, so he doesn't want to risk a time kill, so he's just getting things started right off the bat. So let's see how he can get through the core of this base, Susie. That's going to be decisive.
Wow, the Loon was amazing. Sniping that scatter shot, which we didn't get with the Warden, that was OP, but now, I don't know, the kill squad is taking a lot of damage. Wooden ability being used, and we are still far away from the core of the base. This one doesn't look that well. I don't see many super bowlers. I think so there's only one, because the healers didn't switch. They are still on the Warden and not really healing the bowlers. Royal Champion is stepping in while the King will be tanking some of the defenses. We have only 58 seconds left, and we only clear like 50% of the base.
Yes, and I think the Stone Slammer was a little late. Would have been nice if it would have tanked for the Royal Champion here. Yeah, you said it. The troops died out there very quickly, and that was also because of the enemy Hound in the clan castle. And that is why, for example, Yo-Yo23 in his Super Bowler attacks or Super Bowler smashes always brought 2 Electro Titans. Because the Electro Titans, with their aura, can take out Skellies, can take out the Lava Puffs, everything that slows down the push through the base from the Super Bowler Smash. But yeah, as actually this attack is like power-wise not looking too bad with 2 Yetis and 2 Witches still up, it seems to definitely become another time fail. And we see time fails left and right at Town Hall 15. Because there are just so many buildings that have gotten more HP, and like the troops have gotten less of a buff. So it just takes longer, especially with approaches like a Warden Walk or a Queen Charge, and another time fail, and another one, or another attack around the 86, 87% mark. In fact, it is the 5th attack. We've seen 87, 87, 87, 88, and 86. 5 out of 7.
Maybe favorite number of this team, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
But yeah, RPG, okay, they hit another 2-star, but they're still in a really good position, because with that first triple, you know, like until MS Esports will not hit a 3-star, you know, if the RPG will keep hitting even save 2-star, they still can advance to the next round, because let me remind you, we have single elimination match, so only one team can advance, so we'll see. But Kingsman is in, and he as well coming in here with the Hawks. I know him very well as a hybrid attacker. For me, that's how when someone says Kingsman, he is awesome with the hybrid, but he decided to go with the 25 Hawks, and he will be queen charging here. So he's up the X-Bow scatter shot here, so that Flame Finger is pretty safe, and he will be passing towards the right side. So he will try to clear that multi-inferno while he will be queen charging the Town Hall. But first of all, he has to deal with the queen. I see Headhunter, but wow, that queen is very low. Can she still survive without using the ability? Wow, he took the risk. I would be definitely pressing the ability there, Maxi.
Yes, that was actually perfect execution. Like, he tried to time the Headhunter perfectly. He did a great job, but it had to jump the wall. That's why it took a little bit too long there. But unfortunately, I think the Rage spell was also timed perfectly. Without the Rage spell, this queen would have lost her ability, but he also counted for the CC to come out. But there were just a couple of archers, and we know that in this type of attack, every single Rage spell is crucial, because you just have 2 to get the queen through the Town Hall. And so you have to, you know, just do everything perfectly. Now he has the eagle on the queen, the CC on the queen, so he has to start with something else. He's doing just that with the king coming in on the right side, and this Flame Flinger has done a great job Queen will get into the town hall and take it out, and I think it's almost time for the Hog Riders.
Yeah, but you know what I noticed? Like, we have no heal spell. No heal spell for the Hogs. We will have only that wooden ability here, so he's starting with all of them from the top side into down the town hall. That flame finger is still keep clearing. We are hitting the giant bomb there. He's using the ability, so he was able to catch few hogs on the bottom side as well. Now Royal Champion clearing that multi-inferno monolith in the middle compartment here. Loons, rocket balloons actually from Flame Finger helping with that monolith. Very nice freeze that is actually worth freeze, you know. Wow, like catching all these 4 buildings under freeze is awesome, but we kind of skip the Archer Tower, which is not gonna be good news for his cleanup troops here, but we still have King and Phoenix with him, Max.
Yes, and I think if this is a fail, it's going to be a time fail. He's got the power, as it seems. Full life Royal Champion. I mean, the healer switch definitely helped him. He's got 2 healers still alive that are healing some troops left and right. But now it's down to time. Hog Riders on the top cannon there. If they can take it out, then all the other Hog Riders will go to the other buildings. Just 2 buildings left here, but we have Hog Riders everywhere, and it's the from Kingsman. They are back.
Oh, wow! For the comeback from MS Esports. We are now in the situation that we are even on stars.
Yes.
Even on stars. MS Esports needed this, you know. They were hitting these 2 stars and they knew they have to hit a triple. I'm just checking. What is the percent game here? Actually, the table changed. Wow. Am I seeing correctly? MS Esports has now percent lead here against RPG before the final attacks. That's gonna bring a lot of pressure on RPG. Because they have to 3-star. I'm sure they have to 3-star. So what do you think is in their mind right now? Do you think like how nervous they're gonna be now? Like
they're going to be very nervous.
This is big triple.
Yeah, especially given that this is single elimination. So if they lose, they are out. But then again, they probably did the calculations just like I did, and the difference is just 6%. So if they get, and we've seen almost all of the attacks were 2 stars. So if they can get a high percent 2-star, that can also give them their spot in the final. Because a high, and we see a super archer blimp, I think. 2
I am excited. This is my favorite. I'm sorry, I'm just like, this is my favorite. No, I love to watching the super archers, how they're destroying the core of the base, you know. That is just like...
So, this is your time. Super archers, do your job.
Yeah, just look at the landing with that blimp perfectly. So the value can be amazing here. Like he can clear the town hall, but we have like multi-inferno there, you know, another inferno monolith here. But we have to be careful because we don't want to be froze by this ice golem, but they're kind of far away from the super archer, so they cannot really catch them. But look at the value already. They still have 1 invisibility spell. Now they got pulled by the like ice golems, but I still think it is a nice value, and especially when you are coming in here with the Electro Titans, you don't gonna see them stuck behind the wall. Because when you look at the base here, so many walls are open, so they have free walls, you know, and can clear all these defenses, Max.
Yes, and look at this, the Warden. Oh my god. I was just gonna say, the Warden is still alive, and in this right second, the Warden pulls 2 Seeking Air Mines. Anyways, he's got the other heroes doing a lot of work there as well. So I love to see that as well. Just the single target Inferno not going down could pose a problem towards the end of this attack. But so far, Lago is getting through the base very, very well. And we have to keep in mind 6% is the difference here between these 2 teams. And remember how many teams in the higher 80s we have seen 2 stars. If Lago can get a 95% or something more than that with a 2-star, even that would give them in a good position and would put a lot of pressure onto MS Esports. We see a lot of Electro Titans still up. The Queen, the Royal Champion, still left with the ability, which is on the outside and already crossing the 70% mark. I think that this could be a high percent, Susie.
I still think that we'll try to go for the triple, because this hit is so important for RPG. Oh wow, that Diggy helping with that multi-inferno. We have still 2 Electro Titans, but they are now stuck behind a wall and no cannot survive there. But the Royal Champion is gone. But we have Queen with the ability. She doesn't have to break the wall. But question is how soon she will go for that ground expo and a single inferno behind. I love this witches, like they're able to clear the buildings behind the wall, like on the left side. Queen coming with the ability, sniping the ground expo. Oh my, the single inferno is on her. Single inferno switch, electro. Come on, Queen, go to the left. No,
the Skellies arrived just in time.
Oh, witch. Oh no, the witch hitting the tornado!
But look at the Skellies, Susie! They take out the single target Inferno! This is going to be a 3-star!
7 seconds like Largo! What the hit was this? This was like a roller coaster. We saw it like it's gonna be 2-star. After it was looking good. I cannot believe even that Queen went to the right side. The witch dying on the giant bomb, but the Skellies survived and they overpowered the single inferno. And we are taking down the last building, last second. Wow. I am in the shock, Maxi.
Yes, and I think MS Esports is in the shock as well, because now they need to 3-star. No good percent can save them. It's just 3-star or you're out. And remember, they have been the runner-up in the last one. They have been first in the ladder, and Ariam is the one to do it. And Susie, another super witch. Let's give it up.
Super Archer Blim is there. So this time the Warden died pretty fast, but this is all about the Super Archer, just using that Warden to cover or protect the Blim with the Tomb there. So we took down the Town Hall, already clearing the Monolith. Would be nice if we can reach also that multi-Inferno here. And yeah, we will be like, okay, we are coming with the Super Archers, so that means we are using all our spells. And we will be doing, again, Lalo, not just without spells, but even without Warden, Maxi.
Yes, without Warden, just like the attack before, but Lalo. That's the big difference here. But the question is, how much value can he get from his heroes? We have a king with the Phoenix. Once again, it seems to be one of the top choices here from these players. We have the queen with the unicorn, as always, to keep her alive for the longest possible time. And we have a royal champion, and we have these two beautiful multi-target infernos in the center of the base. So maybe at some point Ariam is going to send the royal champion for the center of the base to take out 2 of the multi-target infernos. And when the queen takes out the eagle, he can actually send the royal champion from the 3 o'clock side. So let's see if that is going to be happening. But he also has to take in mind the time. Okay, royal champion comes from the top side.
Super wall breaker.
Ooh, the wall break. Very nice. And this hero dive seems to be getting a lot of value, Susie.
That is insane to watch. Like, this is a triple auto lost, right? So pressure is on and Ariam starts so well. I love that he used that super wall breaker to get the king and the queen to grabbing 2 multis. This is insane plan. Like, we still have queen ability. We have so many loons here. Like, Ariam looking very strong. RPG, I don't know, 55 seconds. Like, what the queen is doing? Like, she's on that wall. Wow, queen got lost. Never mind, we still have plenty of loons. Yeah, freezing the visitor.
Wow.
Beautiful. And queen again on that wall. Like, queen... I think so that Queen is trying to ruin this hit for him, but 35 seconds. Maxi, this is looking good for MS Esports.
It is actually looking super. It's an overkill. Look at this huge pack of balloons. It's a beautiful balloon parade by Ariam here at the 6 o'clock side of this phase with the queen ability not even used. And that was an insane finish, Susie. We've seen 3 3-stars in the last 3 attacks, if I'm not mistaken, and almost no 3-stars before that, or 0 3-stars before that, 1 3-star before that. Now I've got it. But the last 3 attacks being 3-stars with all the pressure on here for these pro players, that was just a great showing. But yeah, I'm losing words. Congratulations to MS Esports.
Yeah, this was exciting war until end. Like, there was pressure on, like when the RPG hit that second triple, right? Because MS Esports hit the first triple after RPG hit the second triple and after MS Esports. But the plans, like, they were incredible. Like, using, like, just Ariam hit, you know, coming in here with the Super Archer Blim. I love the